Good morning. I am Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Going to spend some time talking to you about you and your business. And I think it's your business to know what's happening in our community and organizations that are making a difference. And Chris Kidd, he's a regular contributor on The Price of Business. You know about him over there at Chris Kidd, KIDD.com, plus his many articles at USDailyReview.com, his work at priceofbusiness.com. He's a financial consultant and financial coach, really helping people take their money game to the next level. But he's also very interested in helping people in our community, which he does with an organization called Fanatical Change. And we're going to spend a little time this segment talking about it. But before I do that, I do want to mention that on Thursday, yesterday, you had a birthday. So we want to wish you a mighty Price of Business birthday, my friend.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Little applause. Yes. The live audience got excited about that. So tell us a little bit about your work that you do at chriskidd.com before we get into Fanatical Change.
Well, I'm a financial coach, and I help people with a variety of different financial topics. A lot of what we deal with is getting out of debt and like money management, helping people learn to take better control over their budget, over their finances, and basically learning to tell their money where to go instead of asking where it went. The other sides are entrepreneurship as far as, kind of some business consulting type stuff, helping people get started with businesses of their own, and also the investment side as far as learning to be more sophisticated investors so that they can understand kind of what their money is doing and how to make it work smarter for them rather than just kind of being at the mercy of whatever happens and really not being a gambler, which is what a lot of people are in the investment world, because if you don't understand it, then you're really gambling.
Yeah, sounds like it. Talk a little bit about Fanatical Change. Kind of give the overview of what it's all about.
Well, Fanatical Change is a amazing charitable organization that I've been involved with for I don't know how many years now, since 2009. So however long that's been. And I can't tell you how old I am anymore either. I'm 27 with another year of experience. So anyway, time kind of runs together. But the organization it's really amazing. What we do is we throw these big parties, these are big events that are really elaborate and people have a great time. But the whole reason is to raise money for families that just had some kind of life-altering tragedy. And every dollar that is raised from these events goes out within 24 hours to help people who, like I said, have just been through some sort of a life-altering tragedy and they have no means of assistance. And one of the things a lot of people ask us about is, how can you make sure that, you're not just giving the wrong person money or whatnot. And everything is verified. We have a lot of sources that help us with finding these families as far as news, media contacts, police department, fire department. We have a screening process where we find out pretty much everything about the families, what the situation was. It can't be a situation that they caused themselves. I use a really bad analogy, but I always say it's not like a crackhead that was smoking a crack pipe and passed out and burned their house down. It wasn't a situation like that. It's just something that really probably couldn't have been avoided, and it just, happened, and it happened to somebody who has really no means of meeting their needs. They can't take care of the situation. They're not receiving assistance from somewhere else or anything else. So they basically are in need of a miracle, and we do our best to be that miracle that they're needing, and as close to the actual tragedy as possible. A lot of times there'll be something that maybe somebody was murdered or, they had a fire or they were victims of some tragedy that happened on, let's say in this case, a Thursday. Our event is going to be on a Friday, and then we will show up and make the deliveries on a Saturday. So, it's very, very timely, and that's how we're able to create such a fanatical change in the lives of the families that we touch.
Very, very good. Talk about first of all, talk about how much it costs to go to the event, because it's not merely, it's not merely costs involved. There's an exchange involved in terms of entertainment, of networking. It's a phenomenal good time. People really enjoy themselves. So talk about the costs and what people get for attending.
Yeah, there's the general admission is $40, and I believe it's going to go up at the door. I don't recall right off the top of my head what it goes to. I think it may go up to like $50 or something, but it's right now it's $40, and the VID, which stands for Very Important Giver, that's basically like a VIP. That's $150, and for the general admission, it gets you into the event. You get to enjoy the amazing party and everything. Like you said, just some great networking. There's a lot of really influential people in the room. It's a good place to meet people, and it's just a fun place to be. Our parties are really, really amazing, and everybody loves them. So we've got great entertainment. Just to get into where we're having it this year, the Diamond Club at Minute Maid Park, you would pay several times that just to get in there. You'd pay over the VIG price just to get to get into that room. If you're going to an Astros game or something. So it's certainly worth it. And the VIG price, actually, what comes with that, we're going to have some food served in some of the VIG areas, like outside on the field. There's going to be some extra VIG bars so that people can get drinks a little bit faster. We've actually added several bars and bartenders this year just to make things run a lot smoother. There's, like I said, as a VIG, you can get out on the field in Minute Maid Park, and there's not a whole lot of people have the opportunity to do that, but they can go out there, they can take pictures, they can get in the dugout, check stuff out. There's little gift bags, perks that that come with it, and pictures and whatnot at the event that they can take home and stuff. So it's a really cool experience. And every dollar that they're donating for that ticket, they know is going to change somebody's life who is experiencing something that's like the darkest hour of their life.
Yeah, no question about it. Chris Kidd, you can learn more about him at chriskidd.com. And regular contributor on The Price of Business. We've got lots of great shows in the work, by the way, when it comes to some of the athletes and former athletes and people that work with athletes. Can you kind of give us a preview of some of the stories you're working on, including, I understand, a series you have in the works?
Yeah, well, it kind of fits into our Fanatical Change stuff, which I also don't know if I mentioned is October 30th. It is not Halloween night. It's the night before because a lot of us have kids. So, it's going to be October 30th at Minute Maid Park. There's more information at fanaticalchange.org, or you can find me on Facebook or whatnot, and you'll see stuff about that everywhere. But it fits in really well with this because I'm doing a series on athletes who are give back and their charitable causes and things that they support. And sometimes it's their own foundations. So that's something that I really want to kind of showcase because a lot of people see the money that a lot of pro athletes make, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. A lot of times they don't see a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff and really some of the things that these guys do. A lot of them have really, really big hearts. The JJ's pretty prominent in Houston, and a lot of people pretty much know, like, the size of his heart is actually bigger than the size of his body. So, but there's a lot of guys, besides J.J. Watt, that are out there doing some great things, and that's just one of the things we kind of want to shed some light on and also kind of help get them some support for their causes and stuff. So that's one of the series we're doing, and we've got some great other interviews lined up as well. We've had some recent contacts of some very well-known athletes. I don't want to spill the beans and let the cat out of the bag yet, but some very interesting interviews that are going to be really cool when we get our schedules worked out to have them on. Especially one that came on this week. He's an all-pro player. Everybody would know him, especially if they follow football. Also, with the NFL Players Association, we're talking with them, and we've got some really great interviews that are going to be coming.
Very good. I can't wait. And we always have a great time with them. All right, Chris Kidd. Check him out, Chris Kidd, KIDD.com. When we come back, more for you right here on The Price of Business.